Good evening, everybody. Like that little doctor on The Simpsons used to say, hello, everybody, or something like that. I don't remember, but hello, everyone. Uh, Clark, thank you so much for stopping by and saying hi. The summer is summering. I haven't really had a chance to enjoy the summer yet. Um, yeah, and it's pretty much already over. But thank you so much for asking, Clark. It's good to hear from you. Hope all is well with you. You had a good time this summer and made some memories and made some friends, made yourself the summer that you want, honey. So I hope all is well with you. But thank you so much again. This weekend was a good weekend. I had the opportunity to shop some with my nephews and some of my other relatives, and I just had such a good time spending time with them. They are so loving, kind, mannerable, and respectful. They're extraordinary children, not just because those are my nephews. It's because of who they are and their character. If we could clone the boys, we would, like, really. So respectful, so honorable. I mean, one of them, he was just being himself, and before we knew it, he was blessed. Do you hear me? Because people, I always teach people this, especially in matings to matrimony, for some of them who can be a little rough around the edges. Manners, posture, character, productivity, time management. These things open doors for you that money cannot open. High standards of manners and understanding civility, how to communicate, how to interact with other human beings in a respectful manner. It is the calling card of the wealthy. It is the calling card of those who are established and successful. Successful people do not want to or care to be around people who are uncouth, they're rude, they're abrasive, they're short. Those are behaviors of people who are used to living in a survival mode. They're living defensively, they're living from a position of fear. And fear doesn't make money unless you're making horror movies. But otherwise, that type of behavior closes doors and opportunities are hidden from you because the people listening to you and interacting with you know not to take you right where you're at right now and leave you there because you certain spaces you wouldn't know how to conduct yourself, right? And so what I'm getting to is we are very thankful for what we believe in as a family when it comes to manners, right? You don't speak to adults, yeah, no, calling people by their first names and carrying on. We still a yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir family. We're still a Miss so and so and Mr. so and so family. And yeah, that's taking place right now. Okay. And that comes from upbringing and communicating to your children or your loved ones, your minors, and things, the importance of having manners. Manners are open doors for you. You wouldn't believe because the way you're handling yourself like you're royalty. You understand the high game. You understand the queen's court and the king's court. You understand how to conduct yourself in those spaces. You also view yourself either as a lady or as a gentleman. And that speaks to people in a world full of very uncouth, uh, brash, obnoxious people who are the majority. They don't respect anything or anyone. They don't care. They just want to run around and act like savages. And that worked for some spaces, but it doesn't work for positive spaces because you're living in fear in competition. And hey, the greats don't compete, they complete each other, they complement each other, excuse me. They don't they don't approach it the same way, right? It's not conflict, it's people who are working collectively together. They complement one another, not compete with one another. That's what I was trying to get to. So I had a wonderful time spending time with them. I think they get back here on, I want to say Thursday. I think it's Thursday. Yeah, Thursday they'll be here. And then they'll go back home on Saturday. So they'll be spending some time with me. They'll be spending some time with their auntie. So I look forward to that. But I tell you, it was just so refreshing just to have that time for all of us to hang out and have a good time together, eat, shop, just do things that we enjoy, you know. The next thing is that you know, I listen, I have been, working through a lot of things, taking care of a lot of things, and I just didn't want to accept the gravity this stuff had on me until I just had to recognize it. And I didn't want to. That was the bottom line. I didn't want to. You see stuff, but you don't want to face it head on. And you just figure out a way to work around it because it's family. But nah, we not doing that. So I have a time to be reflective and understand how much this has impacted my life throughout the years. It's had its impact and thumbprint on my life. And if something you see is normal to you, it take a long time for you to realize it's abnormal. Okay, okay, especially if you think it's normal when it's not. It's dysfunctional. So the healing praying process is where I'm at right now. Continuing to pray, not for things to change, but for me to change via healing and restoration. That's the prayer right now, is to pray for healing that leads to restoration, and maturation in some areas and aspects of my life, so that as I go into my next chapter, I continue to be prosperous and things are favorable to me in my life in this next station, no matter what happens, no matter what, no matter what. So um I've also gone, I guess you can say, almost like black level, um, concealing quite a bit about my movements, what I'm doing, what I have going on right now, certain things I'm involved in. I'm real quiet about where I'm at, what I'm doing in this station in life, and I'm pretty sure it will remain that way for the rest of my life. Uh, Ill words, ill spoken words are words that are spoken out of the mouths of diviners and out of the minds of conjurers. They want to curse you, everything you have and everything you're doing. And in order for you to be prosperous, you have to, unfortunately, due to the spiritual climate right now, you have to operate in stealth mode. You cannot let them have an idea, inkling, clue to anything, even if that means coming up with an alias or a different name. Yeah, yeah, and you can legally, you can, and I would if I felt like it got to that point, but it's not. Ruby, I saw your comment, and you know what I appreciate so much is that you understand. You understand, Ruby. You understand exactly what I'm talking about and what I'm dealing with. And I appreciate your wisdom and kindness and thoughtfulness to understand that, yeah, this is painful for me, but that's not, I don't want my family to be, beat up on at the same time. It's just more of, I appreciate people's support for my decision. That's what I need. You get what I'm saying? So I appreciate you offering that. That that means a great deal to me, Ruby. It really does. And that's a priceless gift, that, everyone won't process it the same, but they'll hear you, but they won't understand the concept and the dynamics. I meant to ask you, like within your ministry, do you minister to people about these adult child parent dynamics? And really, it's interesting. We, as the Black church, we don't really know how to approach that subject because we do have so much respect and honor and reverence for our parents, and not just our parents, but other people's parents as well. That's just part of our cultural norms as Black people. But another thing is not having the opportunity to have the conversations, have the workshops, have the prayer services, have the sermon that addresses this beyond um, just, deeming, a relative a demon, devil, or something, but really dealing with the heart of the issue and how it's impacted their lives. I think that would be a wonderful live stream. I think that's a great conversation for people to have in a proactive manner to help somebody heal and God reveal Himself in that process to them. I think that's beautiful. I think the approach that I'm seeing on social media, uh, these kids lying. I can't say it no other way, sis. I know people personally dealing with kids on the internet saying this, saying that, that their parents are so toxic, their parents are so awful, and you can tell by how they behave that something about this picture is off, right? So their idea, they're telling their peers, cut them off, go no contact. They're just toxic. They're just awful, but they never have the conversation about the cutoff is the beginning. That's the beginning. You're cutting them off so you have a safe space and time to yourself to heal. Cutting someone else off isn't the healing process. It is the start of it, right? And I don't think we have taught people that no, the no contact is not intended to be malicious or spiteful. It is the realization that whatever is going on, it is too much for you to deal with this. You need to step back. You need to use whatever resources are available to you. May it be talk therapy. Oh my goodness, hold on, y'all. Where did this come from? Oh my God. Ugh. Anyway, whatever resources are available. So I think that would be a good conversation. There's a lot of things, people who are in my, generation who are still, dealing and grappling with some things. They just don't know what to say. They don't know who to say it to. They don't know how to deal with it, and they don't know that they can be relieved of it as well. They can be healed from this. And I don't think we've approached that realization and just provide a space, for members for us to be able to um, help them. And I didn't know this was something I would need help with until the situation arose. So I appreciate your wisdom in this, Ruby, a whole lot. I really, really do. And it has been encouraging. You can tell when someone pray on matters, and understand them and get revelation and wisdom about it. Now, Saturday, while we were out, we were on our way to a particular store, and I was walking through the food court, with my family and stuff, and I was like, I don't feel good right now. I feel lightheaded. Everything was getting blurry. Everything was getting kind of dim and fuzzy and gray looking. And I was just literally praying, Lord, please don't let me, faint in the middle of this food court. But I felt it coming. So I had to sit down, sit down, lay my body, the top part of my body on top of the table, hold my head down while my nephew ran to grab my order and my soft drink. And I was telling them like this, I don't feel good. I feel extremely sick. Either I'm a nauseous, I'm gonna vomit, or I'm a blackout. Something is about to happen. So after I got something to drink, just kind of ate and just kind of tried to rebound. We did some more shopping, but when I, woke up yesterday morning, I was still feeling bad. Not only feeling bad, I felt worse than Saturday. Well, turns to find out that when my doctor increased my dosage for my ADHD medicine, she bumped it up too high. So I went from 150 milligrams for my ADHD medicine to 450 milligrams for my ADHD medication. And I get to the hospital and find out I was literally overdosing on my ADHD medicine. Like it was about to kill me, literally. Stone cold dead, about to kill me. So thank God they gave me two different medications, one oral to stop me from leaning, tilting, stumbling, when I'm walking. That worked. They did a CT scan. They on my head and my my entire body, x-rays, all kinds of labs and stuff. And so apparently when they got my urine sample, they could see where my kidneys and my liver were not uh, able to filter this stuff because it was just too strong, too fast, and too much. So my body was basically collapsing on itself, shutting down gradually. And just showing me you got to stop taking this stuff. But anyway, yeah, that's whatever they gave me. It made me feel alert, okay. I got back home, and I was like, Jesus, I don't know what they gave me. I think they said it was Ativan or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember, but I know it was something. Let me see if that was it. Let me see something. Did they say Ativan or did he say I don't know, but whatever it is, I was alert, I was coherent, I was good, I was able to get around, move around, no problems. I was good. And so they were like, you got to talk to her. You got to figure out what she wants you to go on. What do what will work for you for your ADHD? Because that dosage is not going to work. So don't take it until, you go ahead and have your appointment with her sometime next week. And I was like, most definitely, yeah, yeah, I'm not taking nothing, until we need to talk. Like, lady, you bumped it up entirely too much. Even though she was saying that, okay, your symptoms for your ADHD may be intensified because the stress you're dealing with right now may be impacting, your ADHD, and you kind of getting all over the place. You're bouncing all over the place. Um, and so she was like, it's situational for the time being. It won't be permanent for you. But yeah, you lady, you gave me entirely too much. You increased my medicine by 300 milligrams, ma'am. Like, really? So, my body didn't have time to adjust. It was like, no, lady, this ain't the move. But nonetheless, I'm fine today. I'm still a little bouncing all over the place because I have stopped taking the medicine. I didn't take it after yesterday. So I'm just going cold turkey without it. So it'll take time for me to be able to even out. I'm once she tell me what to do or what to go pick up, then I go from there. But I am not. Nah, I'm good on that. I just say that because the way I felt, yeah, it felt like I didn't feel good at all. Like I didn't like the way I felt. So I went ahead and I bounced back now. And I spent time today working on my coffee station that I'm putting together. I'll show y'all a picture of it once I get done, but I still have a couple things I want to buy for it, to go on top of it. And so far, it looks really, really pretty. I absolutely love the artwork I got for the over the coffee station and for that area in the house. It is so pretty. It is so pretty. I love them. I can't stop looking at them. I love them. As soon as you come in the house, and I just love them. They're just beautiful, beautiful pieces. And honey, I done marked up my wall like nobody business, trying to even them, make sure they even their space correctly. The math is mathing and everything precise, is at the right height, is at, the perfect width. And I think I'm gonna take the pictures now and just take a picture of how many times I marked all over the wall. I do need to take them down so I can clean up the wall, but yeah, I'll take a picture. Honey, I went and got the jute string that I use for different projects and crafts and stuff. And I tied it to one nail and then tied the nail to another nail at the end of the wall. And I was making my little tick lines using my little ruler, using my I kept getting it wrong. One nail was higher than the other nail, so everything was lopsided. Honey, it took me 4 days to figure out how to get that mess perfect. I'm telling you, I was committed. I was committed, honey. But I got it done and it looks really, really pretty. But I'm gonna take them down so because I can see the little markings and everything, even though they're up against the wall. I can still see where I had made the marks so definitively and thick and black. Like, okay, this is where it's going to go. This is the correct space. And it wasn't. It wasn't, dear. No, 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 no. It wasn't. Child, I live and I learn every day. I do. But I was committed to getting them pictures up because I had reached out on what is the name of it? Thumbtack. Yeah, I had reached out on Thumbtack, and girl, this man told me he would come hang those four little pictures for me. Honey, please tell me why he wanted $150. They're not big pictures. They're all 12 by 12s, all four of them. They're not big, but together they make one big piece. Okay. And they have to be perfectly spaced apart for the quad to work and look correct. And this man said he wanted $150. I said, "Oh no, Lucifer, not today." "Oh no, 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 dear. Absolutely not, darling." So I was in here late at night some nights, early in the morning. So, honey, when you look at the tick marks, you will see how hard and how long I was trying to get them darn pictures up. But I did it, honey. I did it. Before I forget, if by any chance you run across my video, you listen to my video, and Christmas is coming sooner than later. Oh yeah, Christmas bells are shaking. I went to the Hallmark store and honey, the Christmas is already out. Okay. I was in a couple department stores. Their Christmas trees are up. So, with that said, some of you will need some extra cash, extra money to make it through the holidays, and also so you don't get into a financial bind because of the holidays. On average, Americans spend approximately $4,000 additional to their normal budget between November and January, all because of the holidays between Thanksgiving, New Year's, and Christmas. Okay. So I want to recommend to you, I'm about to put this little thing on here real quick. I recommend to you that you check out Poplin, 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 Poplin. The reason why I say that is because it is a way to get easy money and get it quick. You do it when you have time. You're not bound to a schedule. Um, you do it whatever days and times you have, you have available, and then from there you just, take it from there, right? So I'm gonna put this up here for you. It's an app. They do have the app. I use them. They're the laundry service that I use. Um, and I swear by them. I love it. I love the services I get. Um, and believe it or not, these people are out here making money. With Poplin, unlike other apps, you tipping is mandatory. 15% tipping is mandatory if that's what you're going to get. So, just to kind of give you some context, so when send my linen, I send one comforter, I send clothing, um, all of my pajamas, all of my nightgowns, um, everything, washcloths, towels, just laundry, literally. And so because of that, I may have like two full laundry baskets, all right, for the week. Well, no, it's actually three because it's hard to explain. I like everything washed and clean, everything washed and clean. I don't care if I've already washed it. I just want it washed again. I'm just like that. It's been in the house. I want it washed again. So, and I also like for them to bring my night clothes back and my clothes back on hangers. I insist upon it. So with the hanger service, premium scented, laundry boosters, um, my stuff on hangers, and one comforter. On average, I pay about $85 to $90 for that. Yeah, they pick it up one day and they drop it off the next day. Now, for some of them, they'll pick it up that morning because I usually place my order right around 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. So between 6:30, 7 o'clock, and it's usually around 8, they're going to pick my laundry up. And some of them, right before 5 o'clock, they come back with the laundry. You do get to choose express service where they have to pick it up and bring it back the same day. I don't choose express services because if you bring it back to me, by, you know, tw 24 hours after you got it from me, I'm good with that. But some of them, just because they wanna do it, they will bring it back the next day, and then you pay the gratuity within the app. You also score them. They bring everything back, hung, folded neatly, bagged separately, sheets in one bag, washcloths, towels in one bag, linen in one bag, the pajamas, nightgowns on hangers, and clothing on hangers. And it is pristine. I mean, the reason why I'm telling you about this is because according to talking to some of them, they're like, "Yeah, I love this job. I don't even want to go back to another job, working job again." They do laundry. Some of them do it at their home. Some of them don't. It just depends on the person, and that's at their discretion if they want to use their own washer and dryer or not. But it's hard for a lot of people right now to find little odd jobs like DoorDash and Instacart and Ship. to be, profitable for them. So this Poplin thing is very lucrative. So leading up to Christmas, if I were you, I just suggest that you start doing small orders on the weekends now, because what you're doing, you're establishing your ratings and you're also establishing a customer base. So as you're going into the holidays, they get consistently used to you. Um, Once we had someone do our laundry, we like them, we've tipped them. They then go on our preferred list for who we prefer to do our laundry services for us. So by starting now, early August, you're building your clientele, you're building your own schedule, you're figuring out what areas what you want to do, what areas you don't want to do. You're figuring out all kinds of stuff, and not only that, establishing these relationships, establishing the relationships. Why? Because Christmas time come, trust me, my laundry lady, she gonna get a Christmas gift if you know what I'm talking about, and it ain't gonna be in the app. Oh, no, 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 because she has been doing my laundry all year. You get what I'm saying? So, just like any other job, they get bonuses, right? Okay. And I'm that's just me from a person who like to be fair. You get what I'm saying? You don't do people dirty, you don't use people. But back to what I was saying, if you know some girlfriends, some aunts, somebody, honey, fold them clothes, put them on a hanger. Yeah, and they provide their own hangers when they want stuff hung. Okay, so I'm just recommending to you, start it now, start slow, even if it's just one day out the weekend. You do it on Fridays, you pick up Friday and you drop off Saturday, and see how much money you make, because it don't take all day to fold, you know, 2 or 3 loads of clothes. It don't. It really doesn't. So just something to think about. And definitely, you're gonna make some money now. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You definitely gonna make some good money. And everybody I know, they love um they love doing Poplin. They love using it. And the people who are doing it, they even said one of the girls, she was sick for a week or two. And when she came back, she was like, "Yeah, I use it too." She does Poplin. She uses it for her own family. So she was like, "Yeah, I be letting them come and get my laundry. I be tired. I'm busy with my kids or something, or we need to go to an event or something." She said, "I use Poplin. I just go ahead and let them come pick it up." So it is a very lucrative thing that you can do for yourself and your family. Is also beneficial for you. If you just want to do, something to pamper yourself, just let somebody come and pick up your laundry and do it and bring it back once a week. I mean, you can't beat the prices. You really can't. It's really inexpensive. So check it out. Not only check it out, pass the word along. There may be someone that they running, ripping and running and tearing up their darn car, trying to take people their groceries and take people this and that. Them people don't even want to tip. Poplin, they tip. Tipping is mandatory because the customers are also graded. Okay, so if you become known as the person who don't like to tip, rude or whatever, hard, difficult, you get graded that way, just like you're grading the person doing your laundry, the laundry pro. You grade them, they also grade you. So, and it's shown to the other people when you put your order out. It's shown to them if you're a 2-star, 1-star, 3-star, 4-star, or a 5-star customer. The better you treat people, I never wait long for somebody to come and get my laundry. Never. I I can honestly say the longest I waited was 3 hours. That was for somebody to come get it, and that didn't bother me. I was good with that. But I'm about to hop off, y'all. I'm not doing that tomorrow because of the storm down here and stuff. So the sirens were on earlier when I was doing the video for y'all, and it was so loud. I knew you all would hear the sirens and wouldn't be able to hear me. So I just decided to come back and do this one instead. What time is it? Oh, Jesus, it's 11 o'clock. Yes, honey. Yes. Let me get my behind in the bed somewhere, honey. I done stayed up too late, but I ain't going nowhere tomorrow because I am not trying to be looking like I'm Noah's Ark floating down the road. Girl, no. Mm-mm. I'm not built. I'm not built for that now. Mm-mm. Child, I went out there whipping. I wish you could hear it. It is insane right now, okay? But I'll talk with you guys tomorrow.